And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Mayfield on first down. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw is taken in by Waddle. A nice throw there by Mayfield, a guy who really reemerged as the season and later the playoffs went on last year. What are defenses trying to do against him?
Well, the first thing defense want to do is use his emotion against him because he's such a passionate player. And sometimes he comes up really hyped up and the ball might sail a little bit early. But as the game settles in, the next part is make sure you chip away at his timing, put the pressure on him so maybe his feet don't get quite set and then he's not able to be as accurate as he normally is.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield checks it down to Sermon out of the backfield. That'll go for a gain of 7. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. We got 3. We got 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on it. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? But a long one, and he can't connect. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Geno out of throw. Flush to his right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. Good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short, and this will remain a scoreless game. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now.
No, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Texans say they have it. They do. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Mayfield's throw there taken in by Smith. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Mayfield over the middle and complete to Waddle. 7 yards the pickup there. 2nd and 3 from the 9. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't let you play.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And how can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing on third down, Smith. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
That's on Pro Bowl center Jason Kelce.
Let's go. 72. Watch the slant. 42's the mic. 42's the mic. Watch the slant.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive, how about picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith escaping the pressure right. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Geno. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. They snap it to Smith. Open man, here is Cobb. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And that will do it. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the 1st half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 50, it's Smith.
Right here.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The end result, 21 yards. From the red zone now, Smith. This is caught. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2. Yard line.
Check 55, Mike. Hey, watch the lane.
That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this show you heavy set, bootleg it out. No. Big guys up front, hand it to the big guy in the backfield.
Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. No. 3 down.
First down, Mayfield. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, go, Mike.
Here's Mayfield.
I got one.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Again, it's Mixon. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return comes Cobb. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Geno Smith getting ready to go again here on offense. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a 1-possession lead, looking to expand that now. Eluding the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing now is Geno. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And some room to maneuver.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Saquon Barkley, 30 yards. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
34's the mic. He's coming. Check him.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
This is my mode, baby.
This one home. It's a touchdown.
Defense.
So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
You got three down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Check back 34. Back 34.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him. So far. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Watch the run.
Now Saquon Barkley. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kyle Juszczyk. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Jags are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A first down throw for Mayfield. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Another catch there for Waddle. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, no, the 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. On first down, Barkley into the secondary past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Jags, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos.
Shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up.